Now let us move to the further discussion. Now let us move to the further discussion of our subject. Fine. Now I am entering into next discussion is okay. Yes, ma, Sachin, please take care of your Oracle database properly. Please take care of your Oracle database. Properly you take care. Okay. So once Oracle database software is installed perfectly, you can go for doing that. You can install, you can communicate with the database. So our Python program is very simple in communicating with the database. Only thing is you need to take care about the database installation properly. Once you install properly, our Python program can communicate. There is no issue at all. Okay, now shall I move forward now? Yes. Let us move to the further discussion now. So let us move to further discussion. So today I'm going to enter into the Oracle is over yesterday. Python with Oracle. Now we'll go for Python with MySQL. Python with MySQL. So let us understand how MySQL database is organized. How our Oracle database is organized. How our Oracle database is organized, my dear students, in the form of tables, right? In the form of what? Tables. Come on, quickly confirm it. In the form of tables. When you come to MySQL, I'm just writing the view of MySQL. Let us look at that. This is called a MySQL view. MySQL database view. MySQL database view. Database view. I'm talking about MySQL database view. MySQL database view I'm talking. So MySQL database view or MySQL database is just viewed as collection of what? Databases. This is called one database. Clear? Everywhere else data is organized in the form of what? Tables only. But here first database. So database one. For the database one I'm taking, for example, university. For example, university. Database name is called university. Under that we are taking the table name is called what? College. Under that we are taking the database is called college. I'm taking college. College is called what? Table name. I'm taking what? College. It is called a table name. College is called what, dear students? Table name it is called. Next, under that I am taking one more kind of thing that is called what? Teachers. I'm going to take teachers. I'm going to take teacher. So let us take it as teacher. I'm taking it as what? A teacher. So look at that. Teacher. Teacher is called one more type of tables. So these two things are called what? These two things are called tables. Now I'm writing tables. You know what is a table? This is called one table. And this is called one table. Now tell me, if you carefully follow my concept carefully, MySQL is a collection of what? Don't tell quickly. Answer it carefully. MySQL is a collection of what? MySQL is a collection of what? Databases. Very good. Dijon. Very good. Collection of what? Databases. Let me take one more database, guys. This is called a bank database. Database 2. What is the database 2? Bank. In that database bank, I'm taking what? Customers as well as what? Account. And then next is called some databases. Some tables will be there. Some number of tables will be there. Table 1, table 2, table n. N number of tables will be there. See, my dear students, table 1. Understand the architecture first. This is called a table 2. Like a customer 1, like n number of tables. Account table. Borrowers table, like that. Table. So I'm writing table 3. Now I'm taking table n. This is called a table n. N number of tables are there. Okay. So database is a collection of what, my dear students? This is called another database. This is called another database, like that. N number of databases. This is called a database 3. Database 3. This is called a database n. Database, like that. Database 4. N number of databases are here. N number of databases are here. And we'll take what? Tables here. We will take tables here. N number of tables we'll take it. Table 1, table 2, and next n number of tables we are having here. I hope, my dear students, we are having table 1, table 2, table 3, n number of tables. So I'm going to say, my dear students, MySQL is a collection of what? Collection of what? Tables. Collection of tables. Each table is collection of, databases. Databases. Yeah, databases. Yeah, just carefully watch it. Databases. Database is a collection of what, Collection of what? Tables. Table is a collection of what, my dear students? Collection of records. Collection of what? Collection of what? Records. Collection of records. Collection of records. Table is a collection of what? Records. MySQL database view, collection of databases. Tables, collection of records. Like that, many number of records will be there. I hope you are understanding this entire view of it. Shall I go to the database once? Shall I go to the MySQL database once? Yes, students? Yes. So there also you will be having, see that MySQL database. See, my dear students, once you install MySQL, you can go for MySQL command line client. Command line client, you can take it. MySQL command line client, you can take it. You can take this first one. Now it is asking like this. Just a password it is asking. Or otherwise, I have one shortcut. I put it on my desktop just to click quickly. This is called MySQL command line client, like that. I just put a command line client rather than going start button and all. This is my command line client. It is just asking only password. No username, nothing is there, only username. So during my installation of Oracle, during my installation of MySQL, so they gave password as a root. Only root they gave. Root. Username is root, password also root. Right? Keep in mind. So once you say press enter key, this is, you see, like an SQL prompt, MySQL prompt is shown like this. Once you install this MySQL database, it is a recent version, and there it is having MySQL command prompt, like our SQL command prompt, like a MySQL command prompt. Okay. Now here some small statements, syntaxes are different. Small syntaxes are different. See, my dear students, I'm going to take here a simple example here. What is that? I want to see the databases. What are the databases present inside of it? See, MySQL is a collection of databases. To see the databases in our MySQL, there is a command available, show databases. Please remember, ma. Please remember. Please note it down also during your running notes. This is a general statements. Show databases. To see the databases, we will use the show databases. See that semicolon, you need to give it. Semicolon. See, it is a little like a designed databases. It's look nice compared to Oracle. Databases. Batch 7 a.m., batch 8 p.m., KVR, like that. You have some databases. You have some databases. So these are the databases available in MySQL. Now, I want to go to the database batch 7 a.m. I want to go for batch 7 a.m. or batch 8 p.m. or KVR database I want to go. How do you go to that? How do you go to that? How to go to a particular database? See, it is a collection of databases. How to see the databases? Show databases. It will show all the databases. How to create the database? I will show you the program for you. How to create a database? I will show you. How to create the table also? I will show you. Nothing to worry. Nothing to worry. Okay? Right. Now let us start. To go to the particular database, use name of the database. Yes, Matul, correct. Use database name. What is the database name I am using? KVR. Use KVR. KVR is the name of the database. Semicolon. Semicolon. What is coming? Database changed. That means you are in the active format of KVR. Active format of KVR. Now I want to see the in the database. What is the database here? Database is a collection of what? Tables. Collection of tables. What should I see now? What should I see now? Show tables. Show tables. Show tables. I need to say show tables. 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 Show tables. A semicolon. Once you say show tables, see what is coming? It will be showing the number of tables if it is containing. Right now, our database called KVR does not contain any tables. Okay. Now, let us go to this database, 7 a.m., batch 8 p.m. Like that you try to see once. How to go to this database again? Again you say use batch 8 p.m. 8 p.m. 8 p.m. Same. Earlier use KVR. Show tables. No tables are there inside. How to create a table, how to do that, everything I will tell you. Use this one. Yes, a database changed from KVR to batch 8 p.m. And say there what? Show tables. What are the tables present in that? 2 tables are present inside. See the tables in batch 8 p.m. What are the tables are available? Employee and then what? Student. How do you see the table? How do you see the records in employee? How do you see the structure of employee? How do you see the structure of employee? I will tell you. How do you see the records of table called employee? Same to same. Now everything is same as Oracle. Select star from employee. But MySQL is a little designed one. Very good designed things. See, it is a fully designed. It is a fully designed. Employee number, employee name, salary. So 100 Rohit, like that, I have something like this. 5 rows are there inside of this select star from employee. Select star from student. Select star from student. Student. See that what are the students? No students records are there. No data present inside of student. Like that you can do insert, delete, update, select, everything you can do it. Whatever we did in Oracle, same thing you can do here also. No change in that. Okay. So only thing is how to create a database, how to create a table, everything is same to same. Nothing is difficult here. Okay, dear students, how do you come out of it? Say that exit. Once you say exit, it will come out of it. Once you come out of it, it will say come out of it. Balrams, that is 0.02 is the time taking to execute that query, ma. Right, ma? Time taking to execute that query. Let's start once again, go. Let's start once again, go. Yes. What is the password in my system? What is the password in my system? Root. R-O-O-T. In my system, username also root, password also root. What is this? MySQL prompt is coming. Now what you will see? Yeah, I'm waiting for you. What you should show me? I need to say the databases. My search said MySQL is a collection of what? Databases. How do you write it? Show databases. Show databases. Show databases. It is showing the number of databases. Show databases. Yes, databases are available here. I want to go for this databases. In that, how do you go to the database? How do you go to the database? User, batch, use KVR, for example, use batch, batch, 8 p.m., 8 p.m. Yes, database changed. Use database name. Next, show tables. How do you see the tables? Show tables. Show tables. See that tables are available here. This 2 rows, 0.0 second means what? It is just completed quickly, not even taking the time in the form of seconds. It is just completing like anything. Right. How do you see the records in the table? Select in the table, select star from, select star from, select star from employee. Employee, I will see, select star from employee. So I'm getting the data like this. Okay, students, shall we go to the Python program now? Shall we go to the Python program now? Yes, easy. Nothing is difficult, my dear students. Very, very simple, my dear students. Let's go back to the Python program now. Yes, easy. Now I will take a folder name. I will take a folder name. First of all, what is my folder name? I will create Python with what? MySQL. Python MySQL. Right. Inside of it, what will be coming? In this place, we are having communication with the Oracle database communication, you see. In that, I will just open it. In this case, it is going to be different. So the following steps are used for establishing the communication between Python and Oracle database. Import cx_Oracle. And here, before going to that, last class we already said to you what we must import, what we must install, my dear students. What we must install, my dear students? Python. Yes, I'm waiting for it. Go to the previous place. Module name we need to install. So Python database communication. Let's open it. See that. What is it? To any with the Python programming, to communicate with any database software, first corresponding module must be, it is not enabled by default in Python software. So that Python programmer must install corresponding database module explicitly by using a tool called pip 3.10, which is present in this version, Python 3.10 scripts. As we told you there, you are installing Python. When it is not recognized, you are going to say, set the path. To install your MySQL, you will use what? Another type of module. So what is that module? Yes, John. Good. MySQL-connector you will use. So let us install once all those kind of stuff. Let's start. Go to the command prompt. Yes, please. Pip 3.10. Yes, please, dear students. Install. What is this? MySQL -connector. MySQL-connector. pip 3.10 install MySQL-connector. Enter. Now see that what is coming in front of you. So if it is already present, it is installed already. If it is not present, it will install, and successfully installed, you will get it. So see that it is getting installed in front of you. And once it is installed successfully, you will get MySQL connector is installed successfully, you will get it. So MySQL connector installed successfully, you will get it. So once you did that, see that it is getting successfully installed MySQL. Yes, Hassan Ali, I told you already, Ma. I told you already. What I told you, let us look like this. Yes, I installed here, my dear students. Look at Hassan Ali is getting this. How do you answer it? All of you must tell to me. What you should say? What you should say? What is this problem? What you got the problem? You need to do what? Set the path. Already where I mentioned it. See, Hassan Ali, you see. You need to set the path. You see, all of you. Set the path in nodes. See that. If the path, when you are communicating, you'll get pip is not recognized as like this. To overcome this error, already I mentioned this. Hassan Ali, you see, we must set the path. How? squl. Wherever you are installing, set path is equal to squl user Naresh IT app data local programs Python 3.10 and then scripts. Hassan Ali, are you following this? This was already addressed in my class. In front of you only, I told you already how to take it in your system. Go to Python 3.10 and ideally, and I told you how to open it also and how to see that. So once you did that now, please take care of it carefully. Yes, once more, you just see, I'll just increase the font of it for a minute. Yes, I say apply. Yes, here you say open Hassan Ali, Seema, open. In that scripts, all files you see, in that you have Python pip 3.10. You can use a pip also, no problem. Pip 3 also you can use, no problem, anything. So this path you need to take, this path. I already told in the class, copy this address which I selected, put it into the path. Why I am not getting error in my system? In front of you only, I was installed the Python 3.10, which was showing to you what? Path also is set. One day there is installed with you. This is going to contain what? Add to the path. When I was adding the path to it, I put a tick mark or not? Yes. What, students? Are you okay? Are you comfortable? Not getting any messages from you? Yeah, now it is getting. So already we did that type of discussion in the class. Okay. Now here, this path successfully installed. This is done. More than enough. Now come out of it. Now say, go there, command prompt. Now go to your place, say Python, kvr Python. I say kvr Python. What is this? 6 p.m. Say here Python MySQL. I will say MySQL. Yes, so there I need to go for it. What is the first program? We need to go for it. This I was installed it. So have you installed? Anybody installed just now like me? Installed like a progress bar came, and have you succeeded in that area? Yes, students. Anybody has done that? Yes, very good. Riyaz, very good. Come on, next. Anybody else has done now? Now itself. Good. I'm waiting for somebody has to do it. Yes, please. Done. It's perfect. Now it is the time to see to move forward. Okay, already installed. Now I'm entering into the further. Same. I will take the same to same. I will take the same steps. I will take a new documentation. Because once you know one database, other things are easy for you. See that I'm not going to say anything else new. Python, communication between Python and what? MySQL database. Now I'm going to say the following steps are used for establishing the communication between Python program and what? MySQL database. Come on. First part. Now I am waiting for you. What is the first step? Import MySQL dot connector. Dot here you need to use, not hyphen. My dear students, MySQL, import MySQL dot connector. Hassan Ali, have you succeeded in that error, ma? Have you come out of that error, Hassan Ali? No. Why, ma? Why? I told you already now. I told already now. In this place also it was there. In this place also it was there. Set the path. Set the path. Set the path. Right? Set the path. Set. I shown you how to set the path also for you. In your system, how to do that also I told you. So please try for it. Okay, right. Come on to the next point here. Now I'm going to say import MySQL dot connector. Now next see how easy to do it. How easy to do it. Because if you understand me, see Python program must get the connection from where? MySQL database. How to get the database connection I will see. Create an object of cursor. Here also cursor same. Same to same. Everything. Only thing is module is changing. MySQL database connection. Same function. Connect the function only. Create an object of cursor. Same. Design the query. Same to same. Python program process the result. Close the connection. And in the modern databases, it is not necessary to close the function. Not necessary to close the connection, which is automatically getting closed. Right? Fine. CMA, it is not necessary to use a Python 3.10. If you are using Python 3.10 version, you will get Python 3.10. Otherwise, use a pip only. Why you are worrying about that Python 3.10? Use a pip only. Use a pip. Use a pip. Balrams. Use only pip. Okay? Fine. Come on to the point back here. What is this now? Import. What is this now? MySQL dot connector. MySQL dot connector. What is this MySQL dot connector? Is a module name. If a Python program want to communicate with which database? MySQL database. MySQL database software. Then first we must install underscore Oracle and must install. What is that? MySQL. I am writing this point. MySQL hyphen connector and it must import. And it must import. What is that import? Just little bit different. MySQL dot connector. MySQL dot connector. So this is called a module name, guys. This is called your way to install it. Okay. First step, because I'm just going to change, because already we had a lot of discussion about what? Database called Oracle. Here only changing I am telling to you. Python program must get the connection from where? Must get the connection from where? MySQL database. See that? If a Python program want to get the connection from Oracle database, that is called a MySQL database. MySQL database. Then we use a predefined function called connect, which is present into where? MySQL dot connector module. MySQL dot connector module, which is present in MySQL dot connector module. Connector module. What is the syntax? Variable name is equal to. Easy. Same function we use it. Only module name is different. What is my module name? MySQL connector dot same to same. But only thing is this type of wording will not be there. See that what will be coming here? I am writing something like this. Carefully try to understand what is our program now. What is our program is going to come now. Very simple, dear students. Understand here. Dot. Now I am writing host is equal to host. Host is nothing but DNS only. DNS, comma comma, DNS is DNS, host is equal to DNS. Host is equal to DNS. Next, user, only user. Username of the database. Username of MySQL. Username of MySQL. Simple. Next is called what? I will say password. PASSWD. Password. PASSWD only, not password. These are all called variable. See, in the functions we already said keyword arguments, keyword parameters. Host is equal to username is equal to password is equal to password of what? MySQL. Password of what? MySQL. Close. User is equal to username of MySQL. Password is equal to password of MySQL. Happy? Variable name is equal to mysql.connector.connect. Host is equal to DNS. User is equal to username of MySQL. Password is equal to password of MySQL. Yes, done. Is done it. I hope that it is done. Sir, what is an example? What is an example? Very, very simple, sir. Very, very simple, sir. MySQL.connector. MySQL.connector. Yes. Dot connect off. Say to me. I say. Come on here. Host is equal to host is equal to. I say localhost. Comma. I say localhost. Host is equal to localhost. Next is called what? User is equal to root. In my system, root is only the username. I gave during that. Password is equal to, we gave root and root. Not to forget. That's why I gave root and root in my system. MySQL.connector.connect function is same. Only module name was changed. That's it. Host is equal to localhost. Username is equal to this one. Password is equal to. You can write happily as a same statement here also. Same statement here also I can write it. What is the statement I am writing? You localhost in place of that. What can I write it? Tell me. What can I write it, guys? All of you. Yes, I am interested to know what can I write there. Forget, huh? Already you forget or what? Yes, very good. 127.0.0.1. 127.0.0.1. User is equal to root. Password is equal to that one. And a Python program got a connection from MySQL database, MySQL DB, and you will get a type of connection object is equal to class connector. You will get it. MySQL dot. You will get like this. Dot connection. I hope Vishal Chaudhary. Take care, man. Not 3 zeros, only 2 zeros. 2 zeros only. So you are using 3 zeros. Take care of it. Okay, right. So type of connection object is equal to, like that we need to go for it. Easy, nothing is there. And as far as the MySQL is concerned, no need to go for any service ID, nothing. No need to go for any service ID, nothing. Shall I write a program of getting the connection up to here? Shall I go for writing the program of up to here, how to get the connection? Yes, simple. Let's go. So say this, how simple it is. Python here, say that is called MySQL connection test dot py. MySQL connection test dot py. Import MySQL dot connector. MySQL dot connector. Next, I will write it. Now I will write it as usual. Same. CON is equal to connection object. You take your own name. KVR connection, Riaz connection, John connection, like that. Mono connection, Suresh connection, like that. You take any connection object. Sachin connection, like that. CON is equal to MySQL dot connector. Once you learn one database, other things are dead easy. Connect off. Host is equal to Host is equal to, what is this now? Local host, comma, I will say user is equal to, user is equal to root, I will say root, comma, next is called what? Password is equal to root. Password is equal to root. Close it. Now I will write, so what is that? Print of Python program got connection from MySQL DB. Okay. Now I will write it \n. Okay. Happy. Say that. Save this code here. Save this code. Right. Go to the location of it. MySQL. I say here. In this, you save this program. Yes, it is there. Coming to the command prompt here. Dir, you have this. Let's save this part. Py, and see this now. I say this. See that answer. What is this? Not supported. Authentication plugin as password is not supported. Something is happening there. Line number 3. What is happening? Connect host is equal to localhost, username is equal to password is equal to PASSWD, password is equal to mysql.connector. Anything else wrong? Here, ma? Python program got a connection from MySQL DB. Okay, just for a minute. Something went wrong. Okay, fine. Password. 1 minute, ma. Yeah. Okay. So say there root PASSWORD, yeah? Password, now password WAD, ma. Only that. Fine. Anyhow, let me say once py MySQL. What is this answer is coming here? User localhost. Host is equal to localhost 127.0.0.1. I will just check it once, ma. As a password not supporting part, ma, that is MySQL hyphen use keyword. It's a green color. Not like that, ma. User, it's not like that. MySQL hyphen connector, not like that, ma. It was executed. No, already I thought invalid syntax, that is. 1 minute, ma. 1 minute. You wait. So not an issue. It is not an issue. Once I will just trying to say pip MySQL hyphen connector. Okay, install. This requirement was already satisfied. Okay. Where is the problem? So let me check it out. once things which I taught to already. So giving an error here. Host is equal to username is equal to password is equal to. This thing is, what is that problem here? Connection is equal to mysql dot connector dot connect. Host is equal to user is equal to password is equal to. The thing is, 1 minute. I say once, try connect except MySQL connector, MySQL dot connector dot database error, database error, as a DB, as a DB, print of DB, I will say, print of DB. Come out of that. So authentication plugin, caching password is not supported. SHA-2 password is not supported. No need to set the path mark. It is already path, universal path was set already in the class. It was already set the path. It was already set, we set the path already. Is not supported. Caching, some error is coming. Authentication plugin. Okay, 1 minute, if you give the time, just for a minute, you give me more. Just for 1 minute, I'm installing this 3.9. Yeah, this first time is getting this type of errors. Authentication denied error is coming. Some small maybe bug is found in this place. Check it out. So I'm installing this 3.9. We'll just check it out. No, ma, not like that. This is PSSWD only, not password, not PSSWD only, not that. It's executed. It just today only I got this error. Not a problem. It is executed. First time I am getting this problem. Okay, anyhow, we will just check it out. Right. Okay. Now coming to this point once, just to come out of it, go to once. Yes, so there, pip install MySQL hyphen connector. Okay. Then coming to this point, password is this. Go to this command prompt. So KVR Python 6 p.m. Python MySQL. Yes, so py MySQL, some name. You take it as MySQL connection test dot py. Just for a minute, mom, maybe some file name is there, anything. I'll just want to change the file name once. Not a problem there. So connection test 1. Yes, connection test 1. Yeah. So connection test 1. Same problem is coming. Authentication plugin caching SHA2 password is not supported. So already we reconfigured, reconfigured. Pip install, same, it is not a problem. What is this one? We'll try for this. Pip install MySQL hyphen connector hyphen Python. You check it in your systems, please. It will be, I hope it will be done. I think so. You please check it in your systems once with the same code. You will be getting it. I hope you will be getting that. For a minute, I'll just save this code. Come out of that. Now, in your system, you please check it out. G:/CD py, 1 minute, py, our program name, same problem, same type of error. We will just put it into Google. So closed. What is that error? I had the same problem and passing this is MySQL native password did not work. So password is equal to password, host is equal to database is equal to test. MySQL connector dot connect. User is equal to password is equal to host is equal to database is equal to password is equal to, once we'll try password. Okay. Same, that is not a problem. Where is this problem is coming? I had the same problem passing authentication name is equal to did not work and accidentally MySQL instead of Python. Just leaving this here, it helps someone. Connector and install MySQL and it works. So sometimes uninstall MySQL-bit worked. Connector as MySQL. User is equal to db mysql.connect. Host is equal to user is equal to okay. Password is equal to okay. Everything is same. It will print connection update is everything. Creating a database. User is equal to host is equal to. Everything is same. Nothing else is difficult here. So did you, anybody tried ma? Anybody tried by yourself? Anybody tried by yourself with the same logic? In your place, you please look into search once. Try to do once at your side, please. Py. Yes, once. Py, our program name. Who is this? Abhishek. So this, something is there in this video. Caching 2. Okay. Enter root password and click check. Okay. 1 minute. I'll go to MySQL. Configuration once. Already we did this. Reconfigure. So everything same. We already did more. So use next. Say root. Check. Next. As next. Execute. Finish. Done. Execute now. Yes, got it. Yes, got it, ma. We need to reconfigure it. That's it. So, got it. Python program got the connection. Python program got the connection. Okay, students. Abhishek Verma. Thank you, ma. Right. So, I hope you processed previously. You got this point. Dear students, nothing is a problem. Ma. Only I reconfigured once. I went to MySQL connector. There. In that MySQL connector, installer community. In that this is something, there is a run, a reconfigure. There I got same thing, nothing to say anything. Just to say use legacy authentication method. You just instead of this and use this point. Next you say enter your password there. I just said root in my system. And say next. You say and say its log. It just checks its log. Right? Say finish. So I just executed my program. That's it. Nothing is there. I got this connection. Nothing is there. Jafar, did you understand, Ma? All of you got it or not? So programmatically there was no problem. Please go for reorganizing it once, because when new versions are coming, some problem may be coming. So try to reconfigure it. Just password. No problem. Password also you take it. WD you take it. WD you take it. WD. So got the connection. Password. WD also you can take. Password also you can take. Same. Are you understanding this? Can I move forward? Yes. So got the connection. Next, what should I create? What should I create now? Database is connected. Now what should I create now? Database I need to create. MySQL is a collection of what? MySQL is a collection of what? Databases. First I need to create what? Right. Need to get the connection. First, after connection is over, create what? Database I need to create. Database. I need to create a database. So I need to create a database. University database, bank database, some database I need to create. Shall we go for how to create the database? Shall we go for how to create the database? I will create a database. Right. So this program, I'm just giving it, this program demonstrates how to get the connection. How to get the connection. How to get the connection from MySQL. This program demonstrates how to get the connection from MySQL. Perfect. Import MySQL.connector. Try connection. MySQL.connector.connect. Host is equal to, user is equal to something, whatever you mentioned it, you got that connection. So I hope you people understand the meaning of how you got the connection. Python program got connection from MySQL DB. Okay, students, let us move to the how to create a table, how to create a database first. So that I want to go for it. Let's move to the back to the content. So back to the content. Here I installed it. After that, same thing. Here, of course, here you are going with username is equal to, password is equal to, everything is same, no change in that subject at all. Got the connection. Creating an object. Creating a cursor object. The purpose of creating cursor object is to carry the query from Python program to the database software and brings the result from database software to the Python program. Hence, object of cursor act as a driver between Python program and database software. To create an object of cursor, we use a predefined function called cursor, which is present inside the connection class of what? MySQL dot connector module. MySQL dot connector module. I hope you are understanding what I'm talking. MySQL dot connector module. What is the syntax? Variable name is equal to connection object dot cursor. And then it is an object. Variable name is an object of cursor. And a connection object dot cursor, I got it. CONN object, previously cursor. And you will be getting an object of cursor. Of course, cursor is a part of the class of MySQL connector. This is called MySQL connector. Here I will get it. Dot cursor. Here also same you will get it. I hope you are understanding. Design the query and execute the query. Same to same. To execute the query, we use a predefined function called execute, which is present in cursor class. Of which module? I'll say MySQL dot connector module. Cursor object dot execute. So here nothing is done. Only connection parameters are changed. That's it. Connection mechanism is changed. Same to same, everything is same to same. Nothing is difficult. Nothing is difficult. So it is a communication steps with what? MySQL. So come out of it. This let me save this part here. Let me save this part in this instead of this. I'll go for this. Here you observe it. You are observe it. MySQL. I just say notes. I just say notes here. So inside of it, I would like to save it. I would like to save it. Okay, done. So we got it, create it. Now I'm going to create the database. How easy to create the database? Let's start from the beginning. So let us have some small error and all those things right from the beginning. Yes, now tell me MySQL DB create database create .py. MySQL DB create .py. How do you create it? Import MySQL connector. Import MySQL connector. Next is called what? Yes, it is imported. Next, what should I do? MySQL connector is imported. Next, what should I say? Connection. CON is equal to MySQL connector. MySQL connector connect. Host is equal to what is this? Local host or 127. Next is called what? User is equal to user is equal to what is this now? Root comma, what is that now? Password is equal to root. Password is equal to root. Right. CON is equal to MySQL.connector.connect. Host is equal to user is equal to password is equal to. What I will say there? Print off. Got the connection. Now that I need not write again, I will create a cursor object. This is called step number one. This is called step number two. Yes. Next is called what? Step number 3. Create a cursor object. How do you create a cursor object? I forget. CUR is equal to CON.cursor. Simple. Step number 3. This is step number 3. Step number 4. You want to design the query. I'm writing. Step number 4. Design the query. What is that now? Database creation query is equal to create a database, create, how easy it is. Database, create a database name. I will give your batch 6 p.m. I will give batch 6 p.m. Your batch timing I am giving. Like I have some model, which is my databases here, batch 7 a.m., batch 8 p.m., 6 a.m., like that. You give your own name if you want. General thing I am going to show you. Show tables, show databases. So it is showing the databases. So coming to the point of it, so it is showing the databases. So see that databases here like this. Now you execute our program. You are going to create a batch 6 p.m. You can say here, print, execute the now, execute. How do you execute? CUR dot execute of DCQ. CUR dot execute of DCQ. So say what? Print off. Database created successfully in MySQL. Verify. Say verify. This type of things must be written inside of try. I'm writing this type of things. What is it? Previously, I have what? This type of thing. I need not write again. I'll write like this. See that? I'll write except this one. What is that? Problem in MySQL database. MySQL database. Okay, comma DB. Problem in MySQL database DB. MySQL.connector.database error as a DB. Problem in MySQL database, comma DB. Here I got it. Fine now. Let us save this once. My database, MySQL DB create.py. See that, my dear students, once out of that. Go to the Python program. See very carefully. Py. And once again, I am showing to you. Here batch 6 p.m. is not there. Batch 6 p.m. is not there. See that I say, here I am going to say enter key. See that database created successfully in MySQL. Go there and check it out. Show databases. What is happening here? See, batch 6 p.m. Earlier we have 7 like this. 7 only are there. Now it is having 8. One new database is created. You want to create one more database? A database, university. Yes. See that what is happening. You go for that. Okay. Go to your command prompt. See that database created successfully. Go to that place of my database, MySQL database. Once you see show databases here. So show databases. See that university in alphabetical order, it is showing in the last. Are you able to follow? If you say the same thing once again here, exception. Problem in MySQL database. You cannot create database, university database already exists. You cannot create again. Right, students? Is it understandable, ma? Is it understandable or not? How to create a database? Create a database name. To create a database in Oracle, we must go for create database name. We need to use it. So this program demonstrates how to create database in MySQL. This program demonstrates how to create a database in how to create a database in MySQL. Simple. This program demonstrates how to create a database in MySQL. So to create a database in MySQL, we will go for the syntax called create database name. Okay. Once we created, next what we will do? We need to create a table inside of it. Shall we create a table now? Yes. Simple. What is same? Here? How to create a table? What is same? Importing same. Step number 2 same. Step number 3 same. Am I clear? Step number 1, 2, 3 same. Step number 1, 2, 3 same. Yes. Only what is changing? Step number 4 is changing. That's it. Step number 4 only will change. Right, students? Now I'm going for entering into like this. See carefully. Now I'm going to enter into this place. See that this program demonstrates how to create a table. How to create a table in a database of Oracle, in a database of MySQL. Creating a table in a database of MySQL. So import MySQL.connector, step number 1. Try connection is equal to MySQL.connector.connect. Host is equal to localhost. User is equal to root. Password is equal to root. Step number 2. Cursor is equal to connection.cursor. Now here, step number 2 come. Step number 4 you come. And before going to design your table, First, you must understand in which database we are creating a table. In which database you are creating a table. That time you must specify here database is equal to you need to write it. Database name is equal to. Dear students, be careful. All of you try to understand very easily how to create a database. So first of all, I hope that you people are following me. What I am trying to say here, how to create a database. So any difficulty in understanding, my dear students here? Here, what is that you need to specify? Database is equal to, you must specify in the class. Database is equal to, you must specify. So carefully try to understand. Database is equal to, what is the database name I have to specify? According to our example, what is the database name you must specify? Batch. Database is equal to batch 6 p.m. I must say batch 6 p.m. I must specify. Batch 6 p.m. I must specify. In that I am going to create the table. In this place I am going to create the table. Now I am going to say table creation is equal to table creation query is equal to. See how easy it is. How do you create the table in our database of Oracle? Same to same. Create table name. What is the table name? Student. This time I will take student. Here it is going to be little different. Query name is same, but the data types are little different. What is the name of the table? Student. STNO. If you want to take employee, you can take employee. So if I want me to feel more easy, because if I convert the program quickly, so you can create the table and you do that work. Employee. ENO, which is of what type? Int I can write. What is the data type? Int. ENO. Int. What is int? Like a number data type in Oracle. In MySQL, what is the data type? Int type you must specify. Int. There is no restriction on the numbers. Little good data type. And now I will tell you one more thing if you want me to go for a little enhancement. Primary key we can specify. Primary key. What is the primary key? The employee number should be unique plus not null. Primary key is equal to unique plus not null. It is a database principle. Unique plus not null is called primary key. ENO, int, primary key. Okay. Next, name, employee name. It is called what? Varchar only. Varchar 2, no, varchar. This name should not be null, so that I will write not null. Today I am writing constraints. We call it as what? Constraints. We call it as a constraints. Not null is a constraint. Primary key is a constraint. Name, varchar, not null, comma. Not null means what? Employee name should not be empty. Varchar, not null. Next I am writing. Sal. What is sal? Float. That also should not be null. Not null. Enough. I will write it. Close it. Double quotes. Yes, sir. Table query. Create a table name. ENO. Into data type primary key. Primary key is equal to unique plus not null. Name. Varchar, not null. Sal. Float the data type, not null. Did you understand this statement, ma? All of you? Did you understand this statement? All of you guys? Simple. Nothing is difficult. Now I want to execute. How to execute? cur dot execute. Execute of what? TQ. Right. Now, if I want to print one message, what is the message I can print? Here I can print, I can say table created successfully, because instead of typing, because already I will just say, what is that? Employee table created, employee table created successfully in MySQL verify. Okay, see, main thing is database is equal to 6 p.m. In which database you are creating the table, you must specify. Whichever database you will write it, in that database, this table is created. Please keep in mind. Okay, execute it, MySQL, DB create. Now it is called MySQL, table create, tab create, table create if you want, table create. Save this code. Yes, done. Table create. Excellent. Go there. py. Yes, MySQL table create.py. See that what is happening here? Problem. You have an error in your SQL syntax. SQL manual test corresponds to MySQL version. Write syntax use near not null. Shall float not null. Okay. So coming to the point of it, not null, it is saying that not null. So not null. So coming to this, I hope that you have an error. Near syntax to use near not null. Not null. How to create a table? Check the manual that corresponds to MySQL server version for right syntax to use near not null. Set to float. Name is 1 minute. Yeah, name is str. Where also you can use it, not a problem. Str. Str is in our database. Create table name. No need to use. This is a table name. ENO. Int primary key. Not null. Not a problem, no, this one. But where is this? Table ENO int primary key name varchar shall float. Yes, 1 minute. See the brackets once. Create a table name of this one. Close it. Closed it. Single quote is not there. No, it's not like that. So double quotes only. This is a double quotes, not single quotes. Problem in that you have an error in the SQL syntax. Not null is giving an error. 1 minute. Let me remove this not null and I will check once. No need, no need to specify here number of tables. No need to specify. Varchar also no need to write in double quotes because this is different. No, we should not write int of 2 like that. Not necessary to write like that. No need to write like that. No need. So varchar size also need not to specify. Need not to specify. Need not to specify. 1 minute. So today more errors are coming. Use batch 6 p.m. Create table name, some ABC, NO int. Okay. Next name, varchar. I'm not using any constraints, comma, marks is equal to marks. Say something like float. So you have check the manual that corresponds to your MySQL server version for the right syntax to use a near comma. Varchar 10, is it required some size? Okay. Query is okay. Now it is expecting some size. Okay. It is expecting some size more. Go there. Varchar of 10, of 20 or 15, whatever you like it. Not null. Shall float. Not null. Now you come out of that, execute. Yeah, table created. Because table created. Go there in MySQL place. Yeah, which is your database, ma? Batch 6 p.m. What is that? Show tables. Yes, here you see ABC table was created just now. ABC table was created here. Yeah, now it is employee table also created. How do you see the description of the table, ma? DESC employee. Look at that. Field ENO. What is the data type? Int. What is the name? Varchar 2 of 15. What is the value? Shall float type. Null. No. Why? Because I mentioned in my program not null. Key means what? Primary key. ENO is called primary key. So null is not allowed. What is the key there? Primary key is mentioned already. Are you getting one? So today some very good errors came and made us to get, and from the beginning onwards we did not get any error, and we did not see this many errors. Today we got it. Right. Anyhow, errors also good for us to know what is the problem there. Are you getting me? Is the table creation is okay? Yes. So are you feeling that any sorry is getting error today like that? Are you feeling like that? So don't feel like that, because sometimes syntax mistakes also will be taking place. Yeah. So not a problem. So I hope you people are getting up to table creation. Today we learn. In tomorrow we will go for other queries we will execute. Okay now? So yes, ma. Vipin. Okay. You are expecting C lectures from me. Okay. Actually, C language I am not taking more these days because Python, Java is going on. So that becomes because it's a beginning course now. That's why. Okay. You attended many ongoing batches in the same institute. Okay, ma. Thank you for your compliments. But maybe you can get my videos in the further which I'm going to release it. It's going on. The work is going on it. Vipin, and further we will be saying positively to you. We will see that. Okay. Fine, ma. Okay. So, right, ma. Tomorrow, next tomorrow class, we will move further with the queries. Other queries we will go for it.